Welcome to the City Center's open house and ribbon cutting. This has been a long time coming.
All right, everyone, we'll get the tour started. We'll head into the council chambers now. We made this, again, a much bigger area. It's updated with much newer technology. Instead of having the old screen come down like we did in the old place, we've got 3 different monitors. Our council members don't need to crane their neck to look at that screen. This is our storm shelter as well. If you remember, our folks who were running the cable cast used to be in what was essentially a closet and just those folding closet doors. The other thing that we did was make sure to include this window so that if there is something going on in the council chambers, we can easily communicate to them through that rather than having to get up and come around.
I'm so happy that so many people have showed up to check out the new city offices, city center. Very thankful for all of our partners that were here. Grateful that people can see all the hard work that went into it from those people for the last few years.
3, 2, 1.
I'm doing a tour of the place. I love how they've done it. We live right across the street, so we had to find out what it's like here. Check out everything that the mayor and city council are doing and how they've made this place a very special place for Lake Elmo.
We're back in this community room. Again, it was important for us that we have some really flexible furniture. This is very much lightweight and movable. You'll also see throughout the building we do as much as we can to bring in the natural light. So we've got, a wall of windows here. This is our main reception area. We were very thoughtful, since we do have 2 floors, which departments we put down on the first floor to make most easily accessible to the public and which ones you need to go upstairs for. And so most folks will come in here for permits to pay their utility bills and that type of stuff. And so down here at this service window is where you'll come for that.
A long time coming, yeah. It's great. It's great to see. Community's coming out and checking it all out, and I think the vibes are good and the feedback's good.
Support this 100%. We walked here. It was great. Now we have a fire station to walk to, so it was fun. I was really surprised to see that we actually have a Washington County Sheriff's Department office in the building as a resident of Lake Elmo. That was pretty cool.
Christina and Dustin had a huge day-to-day part in this. They were definitely the most involved. Christina, hands down, had a lot of involvement, kept the ball moving. So, but the team in general, we're all very good.
This is what we call our watch room. This is kind of what I consider the hub of the fire station. This is where a lot of work will get done. We have our network computers in here. We have our radio system in here, our CAD computer. We have a digital dashboard system that you see here that's displayed upstairs in the duty crew room. It's also displayed out in the apparatus. Welcome to the fire department's duty crew living space. That's probably, this area here upstairs here is the biggest feature for us and the biggest bonus for us. And this area is where we kind of start the cleaning process of the dirty work we do. So we're as far away from the other part of the living quarters as we can in the building. We've isolated where all the dirty stuff goes outside of the trucks on this side. So when we bring in our gear that needs to get washed, we wash it in our gear extractor, we run it through a cleaning process, and then it can go right into our turnout gear room here. This is the firefighters' gear room. We are able to utilize some of the existing gear racking that we had at our previous stations, bring it over here and reinstall it. That was a cost savings to the project. The other thing you see with a lot of our space here is making it functional in more ways than one. So we do a lot of training, and we want to incorporate our spaces in that training. So having the gear lockers on casters in the middle allows us to move them around and open up this space a little more. We're also able to use the manhole cover here in between floors to do ladder work, rope work, and things like that. And Public Works can utilize it with their tripod system to give us another option in our training. So again, as you went up the stairs and saw our hose tower, that gave us the ability to hoist our wet fire hose up, hang it to dry properly, and then it gives us that room also in there with the 3-story hose tower, is to use that stairway to train.
It allows us to kind of be more social with one another, a lot of good training. it's just a more inviting area. Love it.
Cool.
With the economy as it is, when they started building this, it was like, holy cow, can they afford to do it? But they did it efficiently. They did it thinking of the citizens, and they are very frugal, and they did everything in a very responsible way. And that's the way you better do it. There's no glamour, there's no glitz. It's very efficient, and it's very mindful of every citizen in Lake Elmo, including us who don't climb stairs.